No be lie. Sudan go small. From which I see for ground. Saudi Sudan go small. That one might not be lie. It like una hear the truth, it bite una belly. Una want die, una die. I don't care. I'm saying it like this. And that's the truth. There will not be no Amazonia. There will never be any Amazonia. There will never be any Amazonia. Get it for me. Go behind and go and make any audio. But I'm telling you the truth. The interests of the civilians were not protected. The interests of the people were not protected. What revolution are we fighting for when the people are not protected? Tell me. There will not be no Amazonia. There will never be any Amazonia. There will never be any Amazonia. Get it for me. Go behind and go and make any audio. But I'm telling you the truth. What revolution are we fighting for when our common people cannot feel safe? In which military they come, they fear wolves in the name say they want fight for the liberation, they come, they fear. Which revolution where we fight? When our people cannot feel comfortable, they kidnap from the people, the same time military they take them for road, they collect money for them. Which? The interim government where we don't project, say may not ever be a political organization. The interim government was supposed to make this revolution. That's why I said Bishop John should be fired. Fired immediately. And if like President Sako continue with the politics, whether they pay my house or they pay my wait for there, you don't need low people and low people. May continue to do them. Me, I don't talk for this revolution. I don't come with no person. And I will say it. I said it that Bishop John should be fired immediately. Immediately. No 1 minute. Look what he gone now for Fako. They don't need romance with Format. Now this night what he talk. ADF don't give command for Sagat. Sagat don't go gather all the boys them where they the one stand where they walk under ADF for Fako. First time where this revolution be there, we not be getting no ADF for Fako. But from the day where the interim government start romance with Format, from the day where the interim government start romance with Format, that day Fako start go down. Since we cross and die start come, we not be ever get this nonsense. All the one the way they be there we will before ADF, you don't even hear ADF for Fako. Because they go gather the things for ADF, they burn them because they be not in a group of interest. From the day where the IG start use the pamper Format, they come and say, hey, no, let's not divide, let's not be scared of people. Bishop John ordered this young quiet. Now in this today they don't gather other picking them. 35 picking them. Una know which they dey for Bush now they define Gabonese. As I tell una now. They dey for Bush, they define Gabonese this night. They come out Sagat, Shaggy, Sagat, Shaggy, G Unit, and this other boy for Ikata. This night why they tell una they don't already shoot 2 civilians. They don't shoot 2 civilians. All the chief them for Munyenge, they don't run for Bush. They be first go there the first time. Where Capo Daniel be send Sagat. Make Sagat he go arrest Gabonese. Now Sagat come up prison. He can't impose himself. Say now be general. Now which fight will he fight? That picking a woman. If you fall today, now how many people will go look at picking them? Let's be real. How many people go look up? How many of you go buy chop, give family? Because of politics. Because this one a Mogamo, this one a Bakweri, this one a this one a Boyo. If una not kill that una date ideologies, una go sell we the way Fonta sell we. As una be very good for use that tribalism, for rob the truth, for shoot and for outside. Una continue the root tribalism, my brother from the Savannah region, una continue. If fellow brother from Guy, Format, it is done, it the watch Sagat and Shaggy, that they go find it for killer. A woman, audios and plenty so. Just like the one where Akuma be doing before one die. This time we get audios and so where a woman, the move am. The poor woman, the move am for outside, the cry. The poor girl. When they don't turn Gabonese, own brother, the way they be fight together, who they be doing na diaspora? Even look now, Fako don't quiet no. Nobody tell una. Una tell the name they go do job for Fako. Fako don't quiet. Nation Cup become, I be tell una for say action go dey for Fako. Nation Cup don't feel una don't get some watching to hala. The picking the way they be do job for Fako. When they be go do the action, they don't vex, they don't go back. We buried one 2 days ago when they shoot you. We bury one. But this interim government, when we come and ask and say, because of dirty anger, because of this one, the interest not connect with this one will be talk with this one, but it's an interim government. As the interim government say, they don't be briefed on what they go on. They begin the way they fight for inside Victoria. They vex. They buried their brother. 2 days ago, what did they bury him? 2 days ago, for now, I never see me the whole this week. I can't live. They buried someone 2 days for bullet wound when enter that bikini belly. Today they go find Gabonese or Munyenge. They don't go shoot people, civilians, the way they stand for the revolution. When civilians, they start shoot civilians because they want to fight Gabonese, then where to be the fate of the revolution for we? Will we fight now we are people? When fighters them, when they say military they can't they run, they say Amba they can't they run, then now which war will they fight? Then now which war will they fight? Now I want to tell this, I want to tell on this. I be don't talk and I know they mix my word. We go stop the war. We go stop the war. We concentrate inside we. I'm telling you the truth. May we not talk how. May we not wear mob. Una fix a revolution to be won by lies. Una fix a revolution to be won by lies. If we fail this revolution today, make people of Amazonia Ben Williams. Now our brother they for up for the Savannah region and the Kosam. Go for all the bad things now on a day. No be lie. Sudan go small. From which I see for ground. Saudi Sudan go small. That one might not be lie. There will not be no Amazonia. There will never be any Amazonia. There will never be any Amazonia. Take it from me. Go behind and go and make any audio. But I'm telling you the truth. If I don't love you, I'm not going to tell you so. Forget about La Republic wanting to divide. La Republic can never divide. Now La Republic take you go marry. Now La Republic the first Bakuri boy for marry Bamenda gay. Say La Republic. That's what La Republic want divide. What divide? What divide do you talk about? Now look ADF. Anyone want be for up? Those are the things where they make some people from the southern zone for be scared of this revolution. May I tell you the truth. Plenty people they get hard for this revolution. But when they see actions, them way with the attack with your own, they fear for joining this revolution. May I tell you now? They really fear for joining this revolution. May I tell you now the bitter truth? When they see the way we attack ourselves, they are scared. Yes, you go fear. Some people not the one talk because of our attitude. Just look since when this revolution starts. You don't hear now only ADF attack Amazonia. The only video I ever see for ADF say they attack some place. Now that fake video where they go bring her with that phone and that gun when they bring her. Not only that, since when I start for this revolution, you never ever hear ADF attack any person. Now only Amazonia kidnap for Alabukam, kidnap for this.
In truth, we have groups who are kidnapping because they have a camp of 500 fighters. 400 fighters, how do they feed? How do they feed? 400 fighters, how do they feed? They are forced to kidnap people to take money so that they can buy food, can buy nuts. And sometimes we don't even blame them. We don't even blame them. They are forced to do it.
It's terrible. There will not be no Amazonia. There will never be any Amazonia. There will never be any Amazonia. Take it from me.
I don't see them today. They don't say DDR. Say me Amba boy them for bush, no call about the surrender. Now fat lie, it be possible. I'll tell now why. Me I ask my just take some example for my own self. My quote example. More assume say as I there for here now. I there for bush with you, will carry gun me and you for bush. With the fight, say we there for Amazonia or the fight. And then bullet take you for battlefield. Me I carry you for my back. I baba you. I run with your life. Maybe they shoot me. I don't carry you. So maybe they not die. We have food. They don't shoot your food. Your food no fit work out, no fit run. Where if you can carry for that they end your life, then me I carry you for my back. And then I did run for distance more than 30 kilometers or 50. I keep you for that place. I go find something. Maybe I tear my clothes. I tie there. Then I put your blood come out. I go find nurse, make her attend to you. May not lose your life. Then after I do all those things, I go find you chop. I sacrifice myself. I go find you chop. You chop, you dey fine. You no die. You think say you go that picking now. If it means I don't do that goodness, then I surrender today. And then you feel someone will tell you say, "May you not ever call me." No. We don't sleep, they don't sleep one bed. They chop one a day. They do all things together. See, that similarity between Amba boys and ex-combatant, you can never divide it. Now, memory. Even the ex-combatant, they should not child be there for bush. Hey, man, be stupid too. I be do so. They discuss. Sometimes the boy will be able to miss his friend, say, though, that child called him a man. You get the point, so you can never cut the link. You say, well, Peter, now he saved me for my injury. Not try here. So you can never and ever for your life cut any link between the ex-combatant them and the Amba boy them for bush. They get link where it tight so you no fit. If you no call my phone, I go post your picture where the amateurs are right for they say wanted. I want to say wanted. You go be forced for do it. For call me. Either they call me for can't try to make noise from don't get communication. You get the point I tell you. So you no fit ever avoid that link. They no fit ever ignore you. That then after they watch me live 24/7. So you no fit see. Whether you go up and down even when the Amba boy they there for bush show, they know very well. Say the man, I'm a man. They get that feelings in their mind one time. A human being say, where Clovis? Now my man no, that boy na my man. They are no any other life. One time they get that sweet mentality say, Boma try call him, my mama ask how he did. It happened because of the old memory. They suffer also for bush together. Now because that one they still be manipulated, they still be stupid, they still be gullible, they never understand. That is why they assume, because that's when they struggle. So wait, they want cut that link between ex-combatant and Amba boy for bush. It not be possible. It not fit be possible. You know how many times so one of bush they don't send audio for different ex-combatant information and for me, may talk for me. Say this what do and so why me I want to go to the kind of thing now. So they know they fear. The link there. So you can never stop that link. You know fit. That was that one and they know very well say as times go, that's what Amba boy is. When the time go the way and they don't get no use. So that's why I said you look their goals for Facebook now. The whole social media about DDR. About DDR. They talk about DDR and I say wait, because people will promote that commission. There are so many commissions in Cameroon today. Oh no, like bilingualism, all kind of commission. No one hear about that commission there. Because you know why? The commission be dormant. DDR today, it will never be there to promote the disarmament. Na lie. No man of understand. They have to succeed to talk about the evil of DDR. First time we talk about the DDR and prison. They want to look again all the escorts they go protest for road. Prisoner the protest. Prisoner the protest. They be confused. So all the lies telling them, it debunk themselves. Now they look and say, okay, they never ever foresee and say, DDR I can be for that level today. Now today, might tell us something. There are so many things that happen for DDR I don't understand. I will give us a small thing, so a small idea how we don't achieve so many things. Now pressure, at the camp of Nana very message. Una come, no go. Not very important. I want to digress for the before I come for the message I will end out because it's so important. Yes, and that's after the live I will cut that part of broadcaster. I tell you something. When they start create the disarmament commission, say me Amba boy they surrender for bush, can get amnesty, they live their life. You know what? It will be a very big problem between the ex-combatants and the military. Why I talk so? The military they be fear the ex-combatant them at that time they feel because it not be normal. And they tell the simple truth, that's the reality. That's why some Amba boys surrender. Military man they fear he. It calculate say no. Because why they will tell say Amba boy disappear and so on, that kind of bad you understand no? So at that time, even the Amba boy too, the ex-combatant too, they still get fear for the military. Means say both parties do not get that confidence for each other. That way Amba surrender. It may be dead that kind of way. But as time goes on, as a day they break, we don't struggle for break and for make that relationship between the ex-combatant and the military person and the military them. Now, as we don't make that relationship between the ex-combatant and the military them, that love don't be, that wordness don't be, it be able for the military now to exploit that information for ex-combatant user because ex-combatant they be so important for destroying Amazonian terrorism because they get that information and I tell any military personnel, any PQA surrender for you. Ask the question, digest that information, you go use them for your own advantage. First time picking the surrender, so you don't eat. No military man ask no question. Because we Cameroon now lack communication. Then how you want to go fight that kind of man not get communication for you? Because now you know a brother. Amba boy can't pass of control go sabi for say. How they pass go Douala, they go Baba for Sam because they don't know their faith. Their brother sabi them. Now today for the 223, we have see ex-combatant they go on ground with the military. Military man they be give gun say hold on for me a peace. In the fear because we don't break that chain of disunity, that chain of fear between the Amba ex-combatant and the military. They be told the military people are an enemy, they'll kill about today. Ex-combatant the best friend today. If you put Amba boy and military, ex-combatant the best friend than military. They sleep in one bed, they eat the same food, they do things together, they go for nightclub, they share together, they do things in common as ordinary Cameroonians. Ask me the tell una. Una the same. They even call on phone, but if they can't join me for the bar joker. We don't make that relationship between the ex-combatant and the military. They don't become one. Where it's not easy. That is the highest achievement. And only that achievement alone, for say military man fit trust ex-combatant. Ex-combatant fit trust military man. We already do it. We already divert to another reign of reconciliation. We already start the reconciliation. We already start the process of reconciliation between the ex-combatant and the military. Remember when Amba boy see military man, he run. Military man see Amba boy go shoot him. Amba boy see military man go shoot him. But today, when they surrender, we reconcile them together. They become one person. They focus on one enemy when they abandon terrorism. Why if the ex-combatant today they don't come out for bush, they can't join the military, they form one head to focus on one enemy. That one will tell you the idea of reconciliation already take place. That is that chain, that power of communication. We cry about them. I will not succeed again for bring the civilian population for support the security forces them. Will not be a small achievement. First in 2017, people for 10 years, 15 years, 5 years, say, he go run. Say, you know, one see military in a Batman because of waiting for the investigation. But today, people for 2 years, you run, I see military man, they can't hold in and holy. See, Amba run because of the power of communication of country people. So don't achieve a lot. And that is why I say, Amba, they cry today because of waiting. They understand that strategy, say, it is the solution. That is end about them. Because now, if you talk about population, again, no, they don't see the truth or they broadcast the truth. So that is it. Today at the town now, military man be on alarm. They say, and they talk say go car and they see so and they get on mission. You see them, and then they hide them. That's bad thing. That no much will protect your country. And majority of the picking the ex-combatant and they flop now for military. I know how many don't write concours enter for military. Most of them like military work. I tell you the truth. Most of the ex-combatant them they like military work. Some of them don't like military work, but majority of them like military work. So, for my own aspect, I just propose if the government even make that aspect, it go help for more. It go help for more because most of them they like that bolo. But we tell them say any man go apply for no man apply. But now say any man get mentality. If you say all the local give, so no, you must go apply. So that is it. So we don't struggle for bring that one. So you know fit ever now. That is why I say they declare because of waiting. The ex-combatant and the military are friend today. Military man is sleep, put the AK-47 for corner, Amba boy, ex-combatant he hates, say hold on me, my peace. You think say which military man go leave the AK-47 for you ex-combatant? Where he no get love for you Amba boy there for bush. No, because as if you take that gun, now 47 bullet there for inside. It be equivalent to 47 lives. Then he say, oh, go hold him a gun, my peace. You know why? Because he already gave that trust in you, so you don't fit do anything because you don't pass through the rehabilitation process. See people in Nambere them. Look, I want to make one more see some differences. Look at Nambere, look at the ex-combatant. Them nothing, no person let me never compare me and Nambere. No, you see the difference. It's clear. Look any Pekin, Lebetus, Joel, and the rest don't pass through the disarmament commission. They don't pass through the process and then look at Nambere, you go understand say DDR is the only way out to make any Pikime pass through that process to be reformed. So that if it be reintegration by society, but somebody Nambere them, they see be harmful society, they need for part of the rehabilitation center for DDR so that make them move that mentality because now waiting, it come out for bush, it come on Nigeria, get that bad mentality for their brain. That's why they don't say give Amba boy the money they come out for bush, they come out go. How is that? I still come out with bush, they can say I don't surrender. I go on 3 AK-47, I don't hide 2 for back. When I give me 10 million, I go back, go buy extra AK-47. or I therefore come as I don't surrender, where I don't hide 3 AK-47 for day, I don't go when I start my life. After my BBBB, I don't go for play, go carry AK-47 to rise population. When I take sense, when I press share button, the difference is clear. As I said, 2017, how many black leg be there? 2008, how many black leg be there? 223 today, how many black leg there today? Now black leg, they be so proud for tell us they be black leg. Like me, you go do it. You want try. I wipe your own finish am. You touch me, I touch you. Case go nowhere. That is a simple truth. You cut I get bigger gun pass now. I didn't make that. The way my own car come, my own AK-47, I enter for grande. When I see Manyaka, I clean all things cleanable. So now the talk now waiting, now the people be. When I make empty more, so I want to talk now threaten in life. Now when I fight for independence, now independent that. Now the pool goes down, we go on and say that now everybody respect goes down. Me I ask you, Amba boy, no carry gun come on for road. No threaten some of me life. If he go respect that goes down, they fear that their life. Because of it, you go take their life. That's why today they don't be so, they don't confuse what if you do. Listen, man when they fight for peace, may prepare for war. Blood must flow for bring peace. If you never prepared for throw away blood, you never prepare for bring peace. This picking them, they must wipe them out. That is just the truth. Why one give up? Why no one give up the wipe it out? All this bebe to them and the rest when I get their picture. Why never send their picture and their phone name, their mommy name, their family, their name, who put them out, they'll spread them. Who no play they go, who they support them, who they give them the money, who they give them the one, who they give them the one. We need all those tangible information. How they buy their bullet, we know. We need them. How they sleep for site, we need them. They work for the place. After this day, they go sleep for site. They come out go sleep for whose girlfriend. They do now wait. We need all those detailed information. Their faces, their names. We need all those tangible information. Now for those people start go for work, for inside for clean buying. The only means for destroy Amba and Sereti, just expose the truth. That's all. You don't need to fight them. You don't need to make noise. Just take their video, expose their atrocity. You go understand, so you become their worst enemy. Because you expose the truth.
I don't want peace. I want problems, always.
We want peace. We want peace in the Anglophone zone. When I don't ever notice, say all man where it talk that nonsense, say we want peace. All of them, they only talk to black legs. They talk not to we. None of them, not go meet up the Amba terrorist. It tell them, say we want peace. Why they need to go ask Ayabacho Lucas, say we want peace. Go ask the terrorists who carry guns on the ground, say we want peace. Sako Ekome, Tapang Ivo, Yerima, all the terrorists, where they fund, they incite the terrorism. Why when I not go meet up them, tell them, say when I want peace. When I can't talk not to we, the victims of their terrorism, the original people, the way they want peace, now we. But since they start come after we, they target we, they put our picture for social media, they come visit we for our house, they kidnap, they rape, they torture, they burn down our properties them. Now we don't decide for fight back. Now when we decide for fight back, suddenly, we want peace, we want peace. You can't talk about peace to me, the original person where want peace. You can't talk about peace to me. Talk about preaching to the choir. The people, the way they carry guns, they terrorize una, where they destabilize una communities, where they throw a bomb, primitive bombs them in the middle of una civilians them. They kill una every single day. When I need to go tell them, say when I want peace, when I can't talk to me. When I see me I carry gun, I the only fight back against the terrorists. So every single person when I hear it talk that nonsense, when I get to understand, say, na Amba them, where they don't realize that they don't lose, but shame to do them for just surrender. So the work I talk about, we want peace, and understand, say, that nonsense where they talk, say, we want peace. They beg for dialogue. They beg for some kind of recognition, some kind of concession, so that make the shame not just there for their face. Say they don't carry guns for face the Cameroon government, and then they defeat them, and then they're supposed to come beg for surrender. Now the shame they do them. When I throw 1,000 primitive bombs them amongst Anglophones them, it not affect no Yaoundé man in any kind of way. The real Anglophone victim, the IDPs them, we don't check out, we don't run out of the Anglophone zone since. So when I destroy the rest of the Anglophone zone, it no concern we don't want peace anymore. We want war with Ambazonia terrorists. We want 100% war. All the people, the way they carry bomb, those primitive bombs and can't try amongst civilians, we want them to be kumkumized 100%. All the shit, no white blast, the way they carry guns inside bush, we want them to be kumkumized and their carcass displayed in a public square, like for Bisek Junction for Kumba, or for City Chemist Roundabout for Bamenda, or for Kumbo Squares, or for Manfe, all over the Anglophone zone. We want to see their carcass on public display. Waka talk say una one piece. When I go tell the Amba food them say una one piece, no can disturb. Any person will pass for my inbox. If you use the word peace, I dey block it, delete them instantly. Because na Amba that. Because they know very well. So no na me. I take away una peace. You can't ask me for give you something when I no get them. Idiots.
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
Yeah, Nigeria is Oha. Oha. Yeah, picking on your past test them. Yeah, don't you come up with test and also. Yeah, take that one their blood they put out, you understand now?
My country people then. When I see this idiot, I don't just see this video they circulate on YouTube now. The life cycle of an Amba fool. First, you make a video, you post it on YouTube. You are bragging, AK-47, I'm a shooter, and and then the next thing you see is your dead body, a corpse, your smelly idiot dead body. Why do you people now? Which kind of medicine where did the giddy picking them now? Which kind of tramadol way is strong like this? We don't beg semi government a ban that tramadol thing for Cameroon. They still leave him. Look at this idiot. You can just tell from his face that this Pekin is on drugs. Is high on drugs. This is not normal. Even if not true, say the Pekin they fight now so-called independence war. What kind of nonsense is this? Must you make stupid videos and put them on Facebook? Will not explain this for me because I don't understand. What kind of showboating and stupidity is this? No, what you can just tell Sadi Pikin, no, I know sure they don't reach class 7. Look at him. When I look and then tell me, now when I so-called soldiers than this, now when I leaders than this for the so-called Republic of Ambazonia, where when I one former, when I look this Pikin, then tell me, say now which position in government when I go give ye? If we not get the new republic tomorrow. General, my food. Shit no wipe last. The worker for Rory record itself say general. General, okay, my talk say it not true say be general. How long has this so-called Ambazonian nonsense been going on? Since 2016. From 2016 we then at the beginning of 2019. Less than 3 years. How do you rise up in military rank in under 2 years from a shit no wipe last to general? Will I explain that one for me? Idiots.
Dear people of Ambazonia, here comes out the Major King Commando of the Ambazonia Mumu County XXX2 coming out with his guard. People of Ambazonia, you can see it with your eyes. You can see today, the 29th of April 2020.
Oh God.
There was a past tense, but today comes the present one.
I believe say that the very machine where a policeman be claim on a gendarme be claim on top. At the very machine this. No be so.
Now so.
No na the machine.
Now the machine.
Tell the gendarme say Mami Pima. Tell you. The country in our country. If I give order, it work. If I give order to the country, now me I give order, it work. It be who? It be Chris Man. We get our president there. We don't get Pobia. If you don't die, that man don't die. So I see die. So all thing about you don't die. We get to tell our country now.
Yes.
So no man, no policeman, no gendarme man, no army man, no get right for the country. Except now we Amba boys and I mean be the king of Momo.
Yes, General.
The king of the forest.
No be lie,
nobody did there before me. Yeah, he said it's not the boys that they get a machine and do. Now,
yes. Now then this time
now show
what machine and this.
Now get a machine, the machine they no
public government. Cameroon government before our boys.
Even you.
Yeah, they work.
That be so.
We say the Ambazonia struggle.
Now you know.
No.
Okay,
So
okay. Be
today,
so
now the day where they don't come for apologize.
So the thing where they tell now, now me give order for the country. Now no so. This country, now me give order. Okay, our president, and they work under our president. Now you hear me?
Yes.
If our president give me order, I tell you now say, if they so this see me happen. People here they do for social media, they spoil my name everywhere. Say at the Chop La Republic. Me they tell the people say me they look out. I need call no my name anyhow, but me no man no call my name anyhow for anything I no do am. So I see the day today. At the top of the people they used to come when I hold the dirty thing. At the top of the people they ever call my name say me they look out with me. I did for this struggle. I know can't joke. But tell the Republic say I still prepare. Me with me. After some few days, or 1 month, it will say it will know. Say Commando is back again. This is so Commando. Yes, I mean, no shaking, no below. No man. Say,
Where that Kalaji?
call the date. Call hala.
The 30th.
The 30th of April. Not today, 2020. Not today. Oh, now my commander in this. No shaking inside Batibo. Inside Momo, you there. Your day don't finish. As I tell you now, as I did here, I no go do anything. But I tell you now say, I go be safe. But now no say, now me I give order for the country. Now the year.
Yes.
Well, our president give me order. I will tell you now. When I go here now.
Yes.
So when I look out there, all the machine they don't lost. Now yeah, but all when I go free. The one Ambazonia machine them, I will call president tell you. Thing will pass today. When I hear, so it correct. So whoa. When I sing the song, when I before sing. Now sing the song. Bobiana Batman. Now hear order for you, I will kill all now.
Yeah, boy.
Any man hear order for our enemy, me say he be enemy. Now hear me? Yes. No man. You can't say who?
Yes.
I say any man hear order for enemy, and me say he be enemy. No be so? No. But today, the thing don't end. Now here, now me I give order. Me she support work away, no support for.